Take us.
And inhale, chest to the heavens, and into our cat.
Hi. Do you want some coffee?
Okay.
That's good. I know, right? They're almost dead.
You too. Exhale.
Well, the pundits said that we were not going to get branding in digital advertising until we got consumers to either laugh or cry. And I just heard some laughter, so I think we're ready for brand advertising online. Do you agree? Good. So this is what VideoHub does. It's easy to be a brand advertiser and say you're going to do brand metrics, but how are you going to do it? So let's take a look at an example here. When you're a car manufacturer, you care greatly about whether consumers think your car is the safest, right? Which brand is safest? So let's look at Ford, Nissan, BMW, and our advertiser Toyota for one of their makes and models. Now, we ask consumers this question. We have the largest video footprint, and VideoHub tags your advertising. So we'll see and we'll make a decision, and we'll extrapolate, and we'll tell you, well, here are all your customers. Here are the people that don't like you. Here are the people that think your car is not the safest, Toyota. Here are yours, and here are where the competitor is beating you. And we do this across the globe, wherever you're placing your media. And then we start to learn, we model, we target, and we continuously optimize. Not a single impression is delivered without looking at it and saying, is this going to help tell a consumer that my car is safer than any of my competitors? I think you know that's fairly important. So what do? When we see the folks who were modeled and saying they thought that the Ford, the Nissan, and BMW were safer, they get an ad talking about how safe Toyota is. Immediately, we don't have to show ads to people who already think Toyota is great. Why waste their money? There's efficiency number one. They already think your car is the safest. We could show them another message or just not show them one at all. And we are the first and only platform to have Nielsen's online campaign ratings integrated within. So in the States, we've been hearing about people wanting to compare apples to apples, and I assume here you've been doing croissants to beignets. Now you have croissants to croissants. You see where your TV spending is, you see what you're hitting, you see if you're tracking against your competition, and you see how it's hitting your TV metrics. So you compare on one dashboard. So then we're continually asking, and we say, well, okay, now what happened? We're continually asking consumers and modeling. So here, recall, this is what you saw, right? Now imagine you're the brand manager and you want to make sure that your car is safe. Look at the shift after serving the ads. Before, after. You are absolutely seeing a lift in where your brand messages, your brand dollars are being spent. Now, a lot of times, we get our inspiration from certain places. I got my inspiration for having our designers develop this product from the purest and sweetest place on earth. It's my little girl. Aren't those colors great? So it made the chart really come alive and give you a good example of what was happening. So we do this not just for autos, this is for any category. Tune in. You care about when people are going to be watching a TV show, but you don't want them to watch your competitors. Well, we'll find out. And for this amount of spend, shifting 177,000 people to say they were not going to watch your show to watch your show, that's huge. Do people think your cereal is the healthiest? We move not just people to saying on the left that they definitely will, but moving people who had said they definitely won't, they definitely do not think your cereal is the healthiest. We dropped that number considerably. Quick serve restaurants, very important, same thing, people visiting. And here's something interesting. We've heard for a while that people want to see their video all the way through, right? Advertisers say, don't let somebody skip it. I want them to watch all 30 seconds. Well, we did this for a beauty brand. And you could see at the start, there was negative lift. People were watching the full commercial, but it wasn't doing anything. And you realize that advertising has always been about content. You want to place your ads next to the best content. Well, content is not always the best proxy. There are a lot of multiple signals. And when we shifted this advertiser to say, spend your money and place the ads to your brand health metrics, look at where the numbers skyrocketed. And they bought a lot more advertising and didn't care about the completes. Yesterday, Aaron talked about from Kellogg's, what we were looking to do for success. We met all those. And as we heard and learned this morning, building a brand is a lot better off than talking about a CPM. A lot of worthy competitors here. Thank you guys for listening. I don't know how you're going to choose, but thank you. Merci beaucoup.